the lights go out. All of them. Not just your house. The entire neighborhood. The entire city. You look outside. Darkness everywhere. No streetlight. No house lights. Nothing. The temperature is dropping. It's already -10 degrees outside. And it's getting colder. Your phone is at 15% battery. No signal. The power company's automated message says the grid is down. Repairs could take days. Maybe a week. You have no heat. No way to cook. No hot water. And the temperature inside your house is about to match the temperature outside. In 72 hours. If you make the wrong choices, you'll be dead, frozen or poisoned or burned. Because I'm about to show you how 3 seemingly logical decisions will kill you faster than the cold ever could. February 2021, Texas. A massive winter storm knocked out the power grid. Millions without electricity. Temperatures dropped to single digits. People were desperate. Desperate people make fatal choices. Over 200 people died, not from the storm, from trying to survive it. One family in Houston turned on their gas stove for heat. All 4 burners. Oven too. Trying to warm their kitchen. They went to sleep. They never woke up. Carbon monoxide. Odorless. Silent. Deadly. The entire family found dead the next morning. Their house was warm. They looked peaceful, like they were sleeping, but they were gone. Another man walked to his neighbor's house, just 3 houses down. Visibility was 0. Whiteout conditions. He got disoriented. Walked in circles. They found his body 50 feet from his own front door. Frozen. He was trying to get help. He died within sight of safety. A couple in Austin lit candles. Lots of candles. Trying to stay warm. One tipped over. Caught the curtain. House fire. They ran outside into the freezing night. No coats, no shoes. The fire department couldn't get there. Roads were ice. They had a choice. Burn inside or freeze outside. They froze. These aren't made-up stories. These are real people who died because they didn't know what you're about to learn. So here's my question. When the power goes out and the temperature drops, will you know what to do? Or will you become another statistic? It's been 6 hours since the blackout started. The temperature outside is -15. Inside your house, it started at 22 degrees, comfortable, but it's dropping 1 degree every 30 minutes. In 12 hours, inside will match outside. Your house isn't heated. It's just insulated. And that insulation is failing. You can see your breath now. Your fingers are getting numb. Your kids are complaining they're cold. You need heat. You need it now. You look at your gas stove. You remember at work during the last power outage. The burner's still light. You think, why not? I'll turn on all the burners. The oven too. Create some heat. This is the moment you kill your family. You just don't know it yet. You light all 4 burners. Turn the oven to maximum. Leave the door open. Heat pours out. Beautiful, warm heat. The kitchen starts to warm up. You bring your family in. Everyone huddles near the stove. You're warming up. This was a good idea. Smart thinking. 2 hours pass. The kitchen is warm. Almost comfortable. You're getting tired. The warmth is making you drowsy. Your kids are already asleep, curled up with blankets near the stove. You think you should probably turn it off soon. But not yet. It's so cold everywhere else. Just a little longer. You don't notice the headache starting. Just a dull ache. Probably stress. Probably lack of sleep. You don't notice your breathing is a little shallow. Your movement's a little slower. You're just tired. It's been a long day. You close your eyes. Just for a minute. You don't wake up. None of you do. Because while that stove was warming you, it was also producing carbon monoxide. A gas that has no smell, no color, no taste, no warning. It was filling your kitchen, replacing the oxygen. Every breath you took brought more poison into your lungs. Carbon monoxide binds to your blood cells, blocks oxygen. Your brain starts shutting down. But you don't feel it happening. You just get tired, drowsy. You fall asleep, and that sleep turns into death, quietly, painlessly, but permanently. Here's what makes this so deadly. You can't detect it. You have no warning. Gas stoves, generators, charcoal grills, anything that burns fuel produces carbon monoxide. In a well-ventilated space, it disperses, no problem. But in a sealed house, in a closed room, it accumulates, reaches lethal levels in hours. That family in Houston, they thought they were being smart, using the stove to stay warm. The house was sealed tight, keeping the cold out, keeping the poison in. By morning, the carbon monoxide levels were 8 times lethal dose. They died in their sleep, thought they were solving one problem, created a worse one. And here's the cruelest part. If you survive the first night, if you wake up feeling sick and turn off the stove, the damage might already be done. Carbon monoxide poisoning can cause permanent brain damage, memory loss, cognitive problems. You survive, but you're never the same. So using gas appliances indoors kills you. But you're freezing. You need to do something. What's the alternative? It's been 24 hours. The power is still out. The temperature inside is now 5 degrees, just barely above freezing, but it's dropping. Your fingers are white. Your toes are numb. You can't feel your face. This is dangerous. You need help. Your neighbor has a fireplace. Maybe they're okay. Maybe they can help. You decide to go check on them. It's only 3 houses down. You can see their roof from your window. You bundle up coat, gloves, hat. You open the door. The wind hits you like a wall. Snow is falling so thick you can barely see. But you can do this. 3 houses. You know the way. You step outside. Close the door. Take 5 steps. You can't see your house anymore. The snow is too thick. Wide out. You think you're walking straight. You're not. The wind is pushing you. Disorienting. You can't see any landmarks. No houses, no streetlights. Just white. Everywhere. You keep walking. You should be at the neighbors by now. But you're not. You turn around. Try to go back. But which way is back? Everything looks the same. White. You're lost 50 feet from your own house. And you have no idea which direction to go. The cold is different when you're outside. It's not just uncomfortable. It's aggressive. Attacking your face hurts. Your fingers are burning. Not warm burning. Cold burning, frostbite. Your body is pulling blood away from your extremities. Trying to keep your core warm. Trying to keep you alive. You're shivering violently. Uncontrollably. This is your body's last defense. Generating heat through movement. But it's not enough. The temperature is -20 with wind chill. You're losing heat faster than you can produce it. 15 minutes outside. Your shivering stops. This isn't good. This is bad. Very bad. When you stop shivering, it means your body is giving up. Hypothermia. Your core temperature is dropping. Your brain is slowing down. Your movements are sluggish, confused. You're not even cold anymore. You're actually feeling warm. This is the paradoxical undressing stage. Your brain is malfunctioning, sending wrong signals. People in severe hypothermia often remove their clothes. They feel hot. They're actually freezing to death. But their brain lies to them. You sit down in the snow, just to rest, just for a minute. You're so tired. The snow is soft, almost comfortable. You close your eyes. This is how they find you. Days later when the storm clears. Sitting in the snow, 50 feet from your house. You can see your front door from where you died. But you never saw it in the storm. That man in Texas. He made it 40 feet. Almost home. Almost safe. But almost doesn't count. The whiteout got him. Turned a 3-house walk into a death sentence. He died within sight of his own porch. Here's the brutal truth about winter storms. Visibility can be 0. You can't see your hand in front of your face. Distance becomes meaningless. Direction becomes meaningless. People have died 10 feet from shelter, because 10 feet in a whiteout might as well be 10 miles, so going outside kills you. Staying inside with gas appliances kills you. What's left? How do you stay warm without poisoning yourself or freezing to death? It's been 48 hours. The house is freezing. 0 degrees inside now. You're desperate. You need heat. Any heat. You have candles. Lots of candles. You light them 10, 20, 30 candles all over the living room. They give off heat. Not much, but some. Better than nothing. You gather your family around the candles, everyone in blankets. The candlelight is warm. The room is slightly warmer. This might work. You can wait this out. You just need to keep the candles burning. You have hundreds of candles. You can last for days. 3 hours later, one candle tips over. Maybe a draft. Maybe someone's blanket brushed it. Doesn't matter. The candle falls. It hits the carpet. The carpet catches fire. Small flame at first. You see it. You grab a blanket. Try to smother it. But the blanket is dry. It catches too. Now you have 2 fires. 3. The flames spread faster than you can react. Across the carpet. Up the curtains. The room is filling with smoke. The heat is intense. You need to get out. You grab your kids. Head for the door. But it's chaos. Dark. Smoky. Someone falls. You help them up. More precious seconds lost. You get outside. Into the freezing night. No time to grab coats. No time to grab shoes. You're in pajamas. In -20 degrees. Standing in snow. Watching your house burn. You call for help. No signal. No power means no cell towers in some areas. You're on your own. The cold hits you immediately. You were warm seconds ago. Inside now you're freezing. The temperature difference is 70 degrees. Your body goes into shock. You need shelter. But your house is burning. Your neighbors' houses are dark. Locked. No one answers. You have 2 choices. Go back inside and risk the fire. Or stay outside and freeze. There's no good option. This is the impossible choice. Fire or ice. Burn or freeze. Either way, you might die. You choose outside safer. You think help will come. Fire department. Neighbors. Someone you huddle together, trying to share body heat. But you're losing heat faster than you can generate it. 15 minutes in the cold. 20 your kids are turning blue. Their lips. Their fingers. Frostbite setting in. That couple in Austin. They made it 40 minutes outside. Hypothermia killed them. The fire department arrived an hour later. Found them frozen on their lawn. House still smoldering. They survived the fire. Died from the cold. Candles seem safe. Small flames contained. But in a house with dry air, dry furniture, desperate people huddled too close. Candles become fire hazards. One mistake, one tip, and your safe space becomes a death trap. So gas kills you. Going outside kills you. Candles can kill you. Is there any way to survive this? Or is a winter blackout just a death sentence waiting to happen? Here's the truth. Most people who die in winter blackouts die from their own decisions. Not from the cold, not from the storm, from panic, from desperation, from not knowing what works and what kills. But some people survive, even without power, even in extreme cold. They survive because they know the rules. They know what actually works, and I'm about to tell you exactly what they do. The power goes out, temperature dropping. You have maybe 24 hours before inside matches outside. Here's what you do. First, accept the situation. You're not getting power back soon. You're not getting rescued quickly. You need to survive on your own for days, maybe a week. Pick one room, the smallest room in your house, a bedroom, a bathroom. Easier to keep warm, smaller space, less heat loss. Bring your whole family into this room. Everyone together. Seal it. Towels under the door. Blankets over windows. You're creating an insulated pod. The heat you generate through body heat stays in this room, not dispersed through the whole house. Layer your clothing. 3 layers minimum. Base layer close to skin. Middle layer for insulation. Outer layer for wind protection. Don't wear cotton if it gets wet. Cotton kills in cold. Use wool synthetic. Materials that insulate even when damp. Get in bed, all of you together. Shared body heat. This is your heat source, not gas, not fire. Body heat. Humans generate about 100 watts of heat. 2 people, 200 watts. A family of 4, 400 watts. That's enough to keep one small room above freezing. Use sleeping bags if you have them. Blankets if you don't. Create layers. Insulation. Your goal isn't to be comfortable. Your goal is to survive. Stay above freezing. Prevent frostbite. Prevent hypothermia. Water is critical. You need water. If the pipes are frozen, melt snow. But don't eat snow directly. That's a mistake. Eating snow lowers your core temperature. Your body uses energy to melt it. Energy you need to stay warm. Melt snow over a candle, in a pot, then drink the water. Food, high-calorie food. Your body needs fuel to generate heat. Nuts, chocolate, peanut butter. Foods that don't need cooking. Eat more than normal. You're burning calories just staying warm. Don't use gas stoves. Don't use generators inside. Don't burn anything indoors for heat. The risk of carbon monoxide isn't worth it. You might get warm, but you'll die in your sleep. Stay inside. Don't go for help unless you absolutely have to. Storms end, power comes back, help arrives, but only if you're alive when it does. Going outside in a whiteout is suicide. You will get lost, you will freeze. Stay inside, wait it out. If you must use candles, use one at a time in a metal container. Away from anything flammable. Never leave it unattended. Never sleep with candles burning. The risk is too high. This method isn't comfortable. You'll be cold, not freezing, not dying. Just cold, uncomfortable but alive. That's what matters. Surviving isn't about comfort. It's about making it through to the other side. The families who survived the Texas blackout, this is what they did. Small room, everyone together. Layers, body heat. They were cold for days, but they survived. No gas, no trips outside, no fire hazards. Just smart, patient survival. So let me ask you right now, are you prepared? Do you have wool blankets, sleeping bags, high-calorie food that doesn't need cooking? Do you have a plan for which room to seal? Does your family know what to do? Because if the answer is no, you're not ready. And if a winter storm hits tomorrow, if the power goes out, you'll be making desperate choices. Dangerous choices. Fatal choices. Buy supplies now. Wool blankets. Mylar emergency blankets. They're cheap. They save lives. Store high-calorie foods. Nuts. Dried fruit. Chocolate bars. Things that last. Things that give energy. Get a carbon monoxide detector with battery backup. If you have gas appliances, you need this. It's the only way to detect the poison before it kills you. Create a plan. Talk to your family. Which room will you use? What will you bring into it? Who's responsible for what? Practice sealing the room. Make it routine so when it's real, you don't panic. You execute. And understand this. The cold isn't your biggest enemy. Your decisions are. The cold is predictable, manageable, but bad decisions, those kill faster than any storm. You've spent 10 minutes learning this. You know what kills people. Gas indoors, going outside, fire hazards. And you know what saves people. Small room, layers, body heat, patience. But will you actually prepare? Will you buy those blankets? Will you create that plan? Or will you hope it never happens to you? Because hope didn't save those families in Texas. Hope doesn't generate heat. Hope doesn't prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. Hope doesn't stop you from getting lost 50 feet from your house. Preparation saves you. Knowledge saves you. Making the right choices when everyone else is panicking saves you. And right now, you have the knowledge. The question is, what will you do with it? This is deadly scenario, where the difference between life and death is knowing what to do before you need to do it. Share this with someone who lives in a cold climate, might face a winter blackout, who needs to know how to survive. And subscribe, because next time we're covering another scenario where panic kills and preparation saves. Another situation where one choice means death and another means survival. Stay warm, stay smart, stay alive.